Hello, this is Grandpa Hickory. It's real hot here in Texas. I've been out walking and I got my coffee. I hope you got yours. I'm getting back in here trying to have my morning coffee. Exercise is extremely good for you, but when you go to walk early in the morning, when you first get up, don't eat or drink anything, because if you do, you have to use the restroom. And if you're way out walking somewhere, you're in a bad situation. You got to hurry all the way back to your apartment. So I don't eat or drink anything until I get back to my apartment after I finish my walk. I went to Walmart. I had an order I had to pick up. And, I know that you feel it too. There's something not right. There is something that is wrong. You can feel it in the air. I mean, it's everywhere. Talking to other people. There's something big fixing to happen. And I don't think it's going to be good. Have you ever had an ominous feeling? And sure enough, something terrible came along that you did not want to have to go through? Something that you dreaded and that you never dreamed would happen in your life? Well, friends, I have this ominous feeling that something is wrong. Something is not right. Something is fixing to happen. I don't know what it is. I hope and pray to God it's not a Great Depression. But I'm going to tell you something. The prices at Walmart alarm me. They keep going up. They keep going up every week, every week. I thought they would stop. I thought they would tank and level out. This is election, 2.5 months away? 3 months, I guess. Well, they're not going down. They're going up. And used to you could go to a restaurant. Do you remember that? And you could eat, and you got good food. I mean, it was good. And you could leave $1 tip, and the waitress thanked you very much for that $1 tip. They appreciated it and said, y'all come back now. See y'all next time. They were just as good as they could be. Boy, it's not that way now. You go to a restaurant, and that food you're getting, half the time it's tasteless. I mean, it's just tasteless. I went to Taco Bell and I bought some of their Dorito Supreme, I'll never do it again, tacos, and their Burrito Supreme burritos, I never will again. They were little bitty burrito, about that big around, barely had anything on it at all, tasteless. And they give you their imitation sauce, which is supposed to be chili powder and something else, but when you read the ingredients, they're chemicals. So, they're killing people worldwide. I mean, friends, there's something wrong. Something bad wrong, and I feel it. I don't mean to be negative, but I'm going to tell you something. I woke up this morning feeling that way. While I was out there walking, I was feeling that way. And I was looking around and thinking, there's something not right. And I told you about, on a video here a while back, about my neighbor that is being kicked out of here because she complained about the trash gondola out here. And these people here where I rent at, she's been living here 9 years. Do you know how much rent she's paid in 9 years? If you had a good renter like that, wouldn't you want to keep her? Wouldn't you want to make her happy and keep her here? Not that billionaire that owns this place, this complex. He told them, get her out of here. So they're not renewing her lease. She's been kicked out. But her daughter bought 100 acres in Oklahoma. They live way, way out in the country, off grid. They got a nice big home out there, and she's getting a little camper to live in, and they're going to build her a cottage, a small cottage for her, because it's just her only. I believe her husband's dead. I don't know. I believe she's a widow. She's up in the years, and it's good. I mean, it really turned out to be a blessing, because she got out of the city. She's got out of here. She's got out of the high rent. She's going to have peace. And she'll get to see her daughter. She'll get to spend her final days close to her daughter. And I'm glad. I'm glad for her. Sad for me, though. I want out of here. You know, and people, if we go into a depression, we're going to be in trouble. I heard them talking on the radio. They were talking about things, even with, you know, whoever wins in the election. They're saying that it's not going to be good, that things are so bad, economy-wise, worldwide, that something is fixing to happen. Look what's going on in England and Ireland. Look what's going on in New York City. I was here in the morning team this morning talking about it. New York is rounding up all the illegal aliens, and they're pushing them into the poor neighborhoods. I said, poor neighborhoods of New York? Hello? Do you know why they're doing this? I mean, you know, people, we are aware of what's going on. This is going to start a war. And it looks to me like this is what they're pushing for so they can declare martial law. Now, this is just my opinion. I know you've got your opinion. And you might think, oh man, you're paranoid. You're just, you know, you're... must have been something you ate last night. You had a bad dream and everything's fine. Friend, everything is not fine. I challenge you on that. I'm living in an apartment that the rent's going up and up and up and up and up, and I can't get out. I have drove so many areas. 200, 250 miles from where I'm currently living right now, and I can't get out of here. And I'd like at least 15 acres out in the country where I could fish and hunt on it, and raise sheep, and have turkeys and ducks, and raise Coturnix quail, which is the Pharaoh quail. These are things that I want to do. And this is my prayer I've been asking God for. I'm telling you, friends, I want out of here before whatever this is happens. And I got 3 little kitties out front that they've got to have help. And here I am, I've got 4 cats already. I just brought a little baby one in, having to feed it cat milk and take care of it. It's just like a little baby, and it has, man, I've got holes in my arms and my legs and my stomach, and it's just a baby, it's a child. And it's got long claws, and I can't see to clip them. Even with my glasses, I can't see. They're so small and tiny. And I tried to cut the nails on one of my cats, and I made it bleed, and I won't do that anymore. And you take it to a vet, and it's like $5 to $8.50 a cat to have their nails trimmed. And I've got 4 of them. But do you feel it? Do you feel it too? I mean, something's not right. And you can even talk to people. I've even had people come up to me. I was just, you know, checking my groceries through that self-serve thing. And I've had people come up next to me and they start talking just like I'm talking right now. And I look up and I look at them and I say, you know, I've been feeling the same way. Something's not right. You know, in these chemtrails that they've been whatever that is, it's MET, that they've been spraying in the skies. I was watching them, they come over spraying them. And they were talking about it on the radio, and they said that these chemicals cause cancer and kill people and everything else. What is going on? Why aren't these people sued and stopped from doing this in our environment? You know, I don't know, people. Honestly, something is not right. And I just wanted to come on and just kind of mention it to you. I don't mean to seem like I'm negative. I'm just passing it on to you that something's not right. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. But something is not right. And did you know that I go to Walmart's over here from where I live? There's people up there that are living in their cars. Some of them have got pickups. Some of them have got old used RVs that they've bought that can barely run, and they're living in them. Some people have got vans and they're living in them. They got their own little pack of potties in there, and they do everything themselves. And this is the way they live. When did you ever see that? I've never seen that. And I'm fixing to be 73 years old. My brother's fixing to be 77. He's never seen it like this before. We have never seen it. Conditions are deteriorating so rapidly. And friend, you can forget about calling the police and things like that if you got a problem. There was a man stopped, elderly man, went in to have breakfast up the road. And these three biker guys come inside in leather jackets and chains on their jackets. They look like misfits. Well, he was sitting there. The girl brought his breakfast out there and put it on the table. The guy walked over there and he stuck his cigarette in his coffee cup. Stood there looking at him. Another guy, one of the other guys got, and these were big guys. I mean, these were big guys, man. Big old guys. They had beards and they stunk. Another one walked over there and spit in his eggs. Looked at him and he stood there looking at him by the table. Then the other guy, he got up from the stool over there at that little counter they have. And he walked over there, took the coffee cup, threw it all over him. And it had that cigarette in it too. Then he took the eggs that guy had spit in, he turned the whole plate upside down, went all over that man. You call the police, it takes about an hour and 45 minutes for them to respond. Them guys done gone. Will he ever eat there again? No. Will I ever go there? No. But listen, friends, that's not to anger you. That's just to make you realize, have you ever seen it like this before in your life? I haven't. The people that I live around and the people that I talk to when I'm walking early in the morning, they've never seen it like this either. You call the police and they tell you, oh, that's a civil matter. Take it to civil court, hire you a lawyer. Just go get you a lawyer, hire you one. That's civil matter. People, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. As a nation, as a world, the whole West is suffering big time. And it's not looking good in the UK. It's not looking good in the United States of America. And listen, keep your eye on New York. Keep your eye on New York. And I heard them talking. They're planning on doing the same thing with the illegal aliens in Chicago and all over California. They're going to do the same thing. So it looks to me like what they're trying to do is get a war started so they can declare martial law. I think this is their agenda. I can't prove it. But friends, something's not right. Something's bad wrong. You know, they were talking about the Great Depression. I heard someone talking about it. They said that, you know, that people actually starved to death. Children died by the tens of thousands. They came down with all kinds of things, measles, mumps, tuberculosis, all kinds of diseases. People had no money. People had no doctors. People had no law enforcement. People had no help. Kind of sounds like today, don't it? I'm telling you, something's not right. Well, listen, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video. But let me know if you've noticed this. Friend, this is not something we can just close our eyes and forget about. I'm afraid it's coming head on, like a steamroller.